Thank you. Bus drivers have actually been in touch with me about their poor working conditions and well-being, and they're particularly concerned about the temperatures of over 35 degrees due to faulty air conditioning systems within their cabs. Now, I've been told that many of them are being asked to drive these vehicles with faults and damage and made to feel like troublemakers when they raise these issues. So it's disappointing this is being allowed to happen under TfL's watch. And what do you plan to do to ensure that bus operators are providing safer working conditions for the bus drivers?
So, Chair, thanks for raising this issue. This issue was raised at the Transport Plenary, I think, by Member Garrett to the Commissioner, and so I went away because I think the issue was overheated cabins at the plenary. I was reassured, which should reassure the member, that all TfL driver cabs are fitted with air conditioning following vehicle specification. Bus operators, we've checked with them, they know this, they have a duty of care to their staff and customers, and they're expected to review their cabins and working practices. If there's individual bus drivers who are driving buses that are too hot, if they don't feel confident reporting it to their bus operators, then they can go by their trade unions. There are whistleblowing routes as well. It's not acceptable for bus drivers to be in overheated cabins. That has an impact on fatigue, on safety of passengers, on safety of those out on the road. So I'd encourage them through you, and if you wouldn't mind passing this on, please report this. If you're scared to go to your employer, that's an issue in itself, but whistleblowing routes, trade unions and other ways, and let us know and we'll take action.
And some of those bus drivers are saying that they have every right to refuse to drive, and would you support those bus drivers if they think their conditions are unsafe?
Bus drivers, tube operators, anybody who works in public transport, actually anybody who works who is being asked to work in an unsafe environment should not work. That's a basic human right, and it's really important to join a trade union because they can make sure those rights are observed.
You mentioned also abuse. There has actually been an increase of 20% of increased abuse for bus drivers, and you've mentioned that you have got a programme in place. But however, despite the programme that you've just mentioned, there has been an increase of 20%. So what do you plan to do in the future to make sure that this does not continue on?
I'm going to reread the question I gave out, but I said it in my original answer, some of the things we're doing to address this issue, to remind her. So all our staff now are customer-facing, have body-worn videos on the Underground, which is a new development because we are concerned about this. The good news is the evidence shows when somebody wears a body-worn video, it deters people from behaving badly. There's a reduction in those wearing body-worn videos of assault and other abuse. Should also be aware of the impact it has on staff in relation to their morale, their mental health and so forth. We take it very, very seriously. We are prosecuting and changes in the law means there's additional sentences for those who assault or attack public transport staff. In the bus driver cabins, there's an intercall on all the time, so a driver can contact the centre who will take action in relation to anybody being abusive or violent. That includes police officers turning up at buses to arrest and take action against those abusing staff. So again, if she's been speaking to bus drivers or others in public transport who are concerned about this and they're not reassured by the steps taken, she can contact me and I'll make sure we follow that up anonymously. If she's worried about repercussions, I'm happy to do it in a discreet way so nobody has any repercussions against them.